Hello, Ricky in Isaan here, and I'm out for a meal right now. $2. $2. I get a cooked meal, kapow, with a little broth, and a bottle of Coke for only $2. But I'm continually seeing on YouTube that Thailand is too expensive, they're saying. I don't know where these people are going. Eating like a local in the city. I'm in a city, believe it or not. And I'm getting a meal for $2. I guess the average video I see people sitting on Pattaya Beach complaining about the prices. So I don't know what you really expect if you move to Thailand in those places, price-wise. But here in Isaan, and I'm not the only YouTuber who will say this in Isaan, I can't say prices have gone up a huge amount, and it's certainly not such an increase that I'm going to complain and create videos whinging about prices in Thailand, because I think it's still very affordable. Alright, so the wife just got some food too. How much was this one? 30 baht. Yeah. So $1 US, I think. Are these sweet potatoes? Yeah. Yeah, I want to get some sweet potato.
Banana too, or just sweet?
Just a sweet potato ones. They look alright, eh? So here we are eating local food. We're not sitting on Pattaya Beach complaining about the prices. That's what I'm seeing a lot on YouTube now, and I'm not singling anyone out because it's multiple channels, even AI channels, but eat like a local, mate. Your lifestyle choices are, I guess, influencing those prices, aren't they? If you're upset that your kapow went up 30 cents in the past 2 years, then maybe you should go back to Australia or the UK or America to get a reality check, because it's still quite affordable. Even beer, I think beer has only gone up like 5 baht in the last few years. Since I came here in 2021, I saw people complaining about the price of beers quite regularly online. So I don't know, is it just fun to bash Thailand? Is that what is in at the moment? Do foreigners not want to eat like a local, perhaps? If you move to Thailand and you have that abundance of income, then you definitely can't be complaining about the prices of living a Western lifestyle in an Asian country, I think, because it's still going to be much more affordable. And I think some people should go back to Australia and see what the prices are like there right now. But yeah, we paid $3 for a meal. How much was the sweet potato stuff? 30 baht. Oh, another dollar.
They were like 22 if you want to,
okay.
Just 20
yeah.
baht.
So we've got 30 baht. You can get cheaper. So we've come out here and spent an incredible $4 on meal and desserts, and I don't even need to have a bottle of Coke, do I? It's all about your lifestyle, I guess. And of course, I'm in Isaan. I'm in the city here. Go out into the villages, it gets cheaper again. I'm not sitting on Pattaya Beach whinging about the price of beer, I guess. I don't even drink beer, so yeah. Maybe beer has gone up and I'm unaware. Also, one more thing before I jump in the car. We're going to go see the house and discuss the price of a house. Everyone's leaving. Everyone's leaving. Who's left? Like, everyone's telling me everyone's leaving Thailand. I think tourism's down 1%. Could be wrong. I think a lot of that's to do with the Chinese, with some cultural issues there regarding Chinese in Thailand and crimes. But everyone's leaving. I don't know anyone who's left. Do you know anyone who's left? I know one guy who left about a year ago, and that's because he got too successful for Thailand and he went overseas to capitalise on, investments in that sense and businesses. But day to day, I'm a fairly busy guy, I guess, and don't, mingle with too many people. I don't know anyone who's left. And tourism's down 1%. It is the quiet part of the year for tourism. But geez, stop the sensationalism. Like, it's the same old Thailand, guys. I don't want everyone to move here, of course, but it's pretty cheap, it's pretty affordable. You can't be complaining about this place. It's amazing. I think if you're vlogging Thailand, or you're a vlogger in Thailand, you're making money off Thailand, you should be showing probably a bit more respect to the country. I don't know, that's my perspective, of course. It seems like there's a lot of dribble, a lot of rubbish. Thailand's expensive when you're sitting in the touristy areas. Kitchen update, and that's gone up fast, hasn't it? So roof's on, walls are kinda on. Apparently we're going to have like this sliding thing that shuts the panels, so they won't be open like that when it's completely done. They've concreted around the kitchen, which is good. and tin roofs up. Plumbing for water, drainage, and I think we just got to sort out for the washing machine as well, like a little hole in the wall, or maybe it just comes out one of these panels if possible. We'll see what happens. But how's that? Kitchen, like $3,000. I was going to say, where in the world can you do a kitchen for $3,000? A lot of countries, but not in Australia. Not where a lot of us YouTubers come from, the UK, America, Kenya. So I think you've got to appreciate the cost of living here. And it's not cheap. Cheap's not the right word to use, is it? Because the Thai people, the builders, they work very hard to make their money. And I guess it's just us entitled foreigners, compared to the cost of living in our country, find it to be very cheap. Particularly if, you're a foreigner making US dollars or, foreign currency, and you come here and use that money. So, but I certainly wouldn't complain and argue that Thailand is too expensive now and that you should leave, because, to be honest, the whole inflation impact, I mean, things have gone up, of course, but the increase, it's not worth moaning about, mate. I think you go back to your country and experience the prices there. You can't eat a meal out for that price like I did just before, can you? So you can't build a house for the price we built it for, $43,000 or something like that, if the conversions are correct. Less than the price of the car. And you've got a house that you can live in with your wife and your family, debt-free, hopefully for a very long time. I can't even get into the housing market in Australia, can I? So, very happy how quick that's happened. So the kitchen got built very quick. I've got to fix this up. So there hasn't been any rain, but they ordered the replacement tiles for the roof. I think wife's going to speak to them now as well about that. But the tarp sort of come off because of the winds. It's quite windy today. But yeah, it's probably better than I was expecting. Pretty bloody big kitchen, I must say. And like for these guys, these workers working for, their $10 a day, if it's even that, yeah, it's certainly not cheap. It's just as hard as anyone else in any country. Around the side now, there's a pipe here. Don't know what the pipe's for. What would the pipe be for? Don't know, but it is inside the kitchen. So it's a decent space. I'm very happy with that for an add-on kitchen. I think it was a ripper moving that outside. From the kitchen, thought I'd have a look how it looks here. I think the only probably downside is, and I discussed a few options, is the little termite things inside the house. So maybe we get like a little box just to cover that up. But that's nice, eh? When we do move in, we can just have the window open and the fly screen like that, and then, say I'm sitting in here, or I'm in the house, I can still talk to the wife who's in the kitchen. So yeah, I'm happy with that, mate. That's brilliant. Let's actually have a look in the kitchen, eh? So come down here, just like our rental now, and yeah, go down a couple of steps. Bench top going sort of in the corner there. Yeah, there's heaps of space. I was expecting us to do one a lot smaller. There's heaps of space, isn't there? For the fridge and whatever else, we do put in here. So the bench, I asked for the bench to be a little bit higher up. The bench is a good height, looking at that. Because in our rental, with the bench, it sits quite low, and it's really quite uncomfortable for me, because I'm on 6'1", and it's just a bit too low, that rental bench, I'd say, for me. That's fantastic. That'll be done probably by the time this video is out, because I'm recording this probably 5 days in advance. This kitchen should be done. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. I mean, what's the land? The land's about 200,000. The house 1.2, the wall 100,000, the kitchen an extra 80,000. Say an extra 100,000 to include the water tank and all that. So what's that? That's about 1.4 for the build, and if you want to include the land, 200,000. We're not doing that in other Western countries, unfortunately. So Thailand is still cheap. In consideration is what I'd say. Even power bill, like the water bill here is $4 a month, mate. Like, yeah. Okay, I told you in the moo barn. Yeah, we got our meter. We got the new meter. They're bringing in like digital meters now, so we got a new one. They started replacing them in our gated community as well. I told you we'd be getting one of those.
But I thought
That was my.
I think this one looks same, but new. But I don't think this one that you showed.
Okay. Yeah, is that new one for your mum? Underneath, or you don't know?
The old one. The top one.
So the meter's in. We got to organise probably AC this week. AC, I don't know. Like I don't even know what the price of AC is in Australia. Would you say it's cheaper here or not? I don't know. But we're looking probably for 2 decent inverter split systems for 2 bedrooms, about 30,000 baht. So that'd be like 1,500 Aussie dollars, maybe $1,000 US. So 2 like this. I'm not going for that brand. I think we're going to get a Daikin, which is a reputable Japanese brand who specialise in AC themselves, I've been told.
It says you like up 10 years.
Yeah, but these LGs that the in-laws have, they've had them for over 10 years and they're still going strong. So I've been really looking into AC brands lately. I've been looking at Mitsubishi and Daikin up there. Japanese quality, mate. You can't complain. Still yet to tile the little bathroom here, but people tell me as well, get the gutters. We will get the gutters. Let us move in first. We'll get the gutters, and you can do like little things like this to save some water for watering the plants. Get the old Isaan pots as well, tanks, to save some water long term. And I think with the water, we're probably just going to stay on the in-laws. So the water's currently hooked up to the in-laws. It fills up the tank fine. We got the quote for 12,000 baht, which we were expecting, but I just thinking about it, we could just buy them a tank and a pump for less than that price as well. If us joining onto their water affects their water, and we'll just pay their water bill for them, because it's $4 a month for their water bill. Us moving in, maybe add another $6. So it'd be $10 a month for a water bill. And if the water's running off the in-laws fine, there's not really anything to worry about. All we need is water to go inside the tank, which it does, and then the pump gives us the pressure, pressurizes the house. We can have, proper pressure showers. Yeah, so Ding walked in the concrete a little bit over there when I was filming before. So that's the builder's son, and he just told us, yeah, these panels, they're like a sliding design. So you can sort of open it if you want the light and the wind, and I guess when the rain comes, slide it shut. Should be quiet. They're in there having a kip. Nap time. And then, yeah, the roof's on enough of a slant, like our rental we're in now. You don't have to worry about water coming down there as well on the inside. And then gutters will help that as well when we do put the gutters on. It's up high too, I'm happy with that. And the door swings open. And I guess there's a wall there as well. And then you got the rails for the twins. No issues with the twins falling down the stairs. And they are fixing up our roof today. It's not a big deal, you just probably need to put 2 tiles on it, 2 new tiles, and then just seal up those gaps. Oh, the curtains? Yeah. Maybe that's something. I'm going to put curtains on the outside. Nah, measure on the inside, if you want to know. Maybe curtains are more expensive in Thailand. Maybe that's what all the YouTubers are saying is very expensive, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to put the twins in here. So I will get the AC, I don't know, out here somewhere. I prefer the AC sit up high. Don't know if we can with the 2 windows, if there's enough room, unless I can just sit it up there. I reckon it looks a bit yucky when you got the AC down low and then you got that long plastic cover for the AC hosing, the pipes going all the way up. That's what I'm trying to do anyway. But the AC people, I wouldn't say desperate, but they're very pushy. So we just inquire about the prices and they start calling you back and saying they're going to give you a discount or give you a couple of fans for free, which I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind another fan. But yeah, just here. I think we'll just go for a big one like that. You still open it and get the aesthetic look of 3 windows. Just 'cause it's a bit complex to do the little pole. So I think it's a bit of work, eh? It probably costs more than just doing a standard thing, is my guess. Yeah, the lights and that were on in our bedroom. I don't know if they're working in the bedroom, in the bathroom. Or was your dad maybe? I don't know. I turned the light off, but when I came in here. I think is the bathroom light on?
No.
Or was that the window? The lights were on though. I would have turned them off then.
Maybe someone come check because this one open. I think my dad will or something.
Oh, okay, maybe it's your dad doing something.
But this one open.
Alright, leave it open. Yeah. You don't want it too dark, I guess. The curtains are very dark, so with the tint as well. Like you could have a sleep in the day quite easily. Well, that's very dark. I've never had the room that dark during the day before, so that's good. Not that I'm going to be a night shift worker or anything, and then yeah, I like it now with this. Looks good, I think.
So nice.
Having a kip on the concrete. It's nap time. But no, they've done a really good job. I'm glad we got this. This is the builder of the house. We're just at the end. We spoke to the owner and what can we do for 80,000 baht? And it's bigger than I was expecting, I must say.
You do this already?
Oh, okay, the door stopper's in. Very good. You need that with young kids. So is that like magnetic? It's magnetic too, so it stops the door moving.
Yeah.
That's good because in the twins' bedroom now, the door bloody swings. So I go in there at night to check on them and then the door swings shut and it's really loud. The wife has spoken as well. We're going to get 1, 2, 3 small 50 centimetre curtains. So she's made a decision. I just said, I don't know what's easier to order. She sorts this out. And then, it's just a little more drilling, I guess. But I think it does look better aesthetically. So that's what we're going with. Any more door stoppers? What about the bathrooms? Me. You got it because I've watched Daisy. It's mainly Daisy. She just opens those doors in the rental and bang into the wall. Could cost us our bond. Oh yeah, we've got one here too. They're nice. You wanted to put them up here. It'll look stupid as when a door's shut. That was her idea to put the door stopper up here. At night we've got a door stopper up there.
So
down
you can
there.
hang something. You can hang your chair or you can hang something too.
Okay, I guess I didn't think about that, but I don't know if that's a key part. I can hang stuff on the curtains too. The ends of the curtains. The curtains are good though, they're so dark. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then, if we're going to get a wardrobe, we probably should measure... I don't know how much room we got. What's that on the wall? It's like water or something. Did you spit?
The small one.
Yeah, or even one could go there. I think we're going to use it for the TV at first, because we don't have a TV unit. So we'll see. So we've got 120 centimetres here, 160 there. Just got to figure out wardrobe. You don't want to put the wardrobe in front of the window. This room being a bit bigger as well, probably 12,000 BTU AC, although you could get away with a 9,000. It's just, you got to take into account ceiling height and all that. And then the twins' bedroom, a 9,000 BTU will be absolutely fine, because that's only, it's 3 by 3 roughly. The room's 3 by 3 metres. I just want to get rid of that yucky bloody power cable hanging there. Because if I don't put, if that's my office and I don't put AC in there, that's yuck. And yeah, pretty happy with an affordable house. Not even a deposit for a house in Australia, let's not forget that.
You that side, maybe the what's it called? The fridge will be here.
The fridge? Oh yeah, it could be near the door. Maybe, yeah.
But we have space this size and
I don't know what we're gonna...
that size.
We've got so much space. I don't know what... I mean, I could keep my bicycle in the kitchen or something, I don't know.
Or maybe maybe table wood for each.
Yeah, we could have a table outside too. Yeah, it's not a bad thing to have the extra space. I just don't know what we're gonna use the kitchen for, to be honest with you. That's huge. Remember the OG rental, my first rental? The kitchen there was tiny, mate. The one we're in now is a decent size, but I could live in that, mate. So back on the topic about Thailand being expensive, I've actually crunched the numbers. I was going to do a video on it. If me and my family moved to Australia to work and create income and create wealth for the family, we're actually better off here, particularly living in a house that has no rent and no mortgage. Running all the average costs, and I'm sure there'd be things that were left out for Australia with renting prices, with the general cost of living in Melbourne, where I was from, assuming I could land, a good paying job like I used to do, which that is uncertain. When you take away all the costs, particularly with having 2 children, you're not better off. So the argument to be creating wealth in the West for me at this stage makes no sense, because you can't. running all the cost analysis through AI, it does not work. And I'm sure there's things I've forgotten about as well, of course. So we actually are better off here with what wealth we can make, what income we can make as a family, and what we can save. And we're not wasting dead money. In Australia, we'd be wasting that dead rental money and never being able to enter the housing market. I mean, I say never, maybe in 2 decades we might have an opportunity. When I'm 50, do I really want to buy a house when I'm 50, mate? Probably not. Alrighty, well, I'm happy with how the kitchen's looking. We're going to go back home, and yeah, how good's life in Thailand, mate? I love it here. Now, I don't want everyone to move here, of course, but yeah, I don't get the slandering and telling people not to come here because it's too expensive, because it's rubbish, mate. Absolute dribble. Another thing I saw was people getting locked out of bank accounts. Well, I mean, that's on you. Like, follow the rules. Do the right thing with the bank accounts. People have come here on tourist visas, managed to get a bank account when they shouldn't have, done border hops to be able to stay here in the kingdom before finally obviously getting on a long-term visa, and then they find themselves now getting locked out of their their Thai bank account. I've never had an issue, mate. No issues with my Thai bank account at all. Just follow the rules, keep the banks updated if your visa changes, and you're sweet, mate, I think. So here in town from the village, this will be like my local food court. So I'll be coming here maybe for lunch. And then we got the CJ. So CJ, 7, Lotus, all the shops are here, not very far at all. Grab a few groceries. Alright, so let's do the price test. The beer is still 60 baht, 58 baht, mate. Why are people paying $8 a beer? Where are they paying $8 a beer? You're probably choosing a premium establishment, aren't you? I guess not everyone wants to sit outside the convenience store though. But it's all about where you go. The Leo is still 58. I don't think the price has really changed since I moved here. Here I am buying a couple of, I don't know, iced coffee milks. I guess that's a bit of a luxury. They're like $1 a bottle. That's pricey, isn't it? But yeah, the beer certainly has not changed in prices, mate. This is what you should be doing as well for your health, if possible. Come to the oil sections. You've got a lot of the rice seed oils, and look for these ones, mate. The coconut oils, they're quite affordable, I think, in regards to prices in the West. Much better for your health. So that's what, $4, pure, 100% natural coconut oil. Very good to make the switch compared to, like the average oil at the market. They're buying the 50, 40 baht bottle, so it's not a huge difference, I think. I mean, it's double, but it lasts a while, doesn't it? So we've got this one at home, actually. That's just my little tip of what you can do to maybe improve your health in regards to cooking oils. So finish off this video, I'll probably also talk about the $1,000 budget. I've seen that a lot recently too. People saying you can't live in Thailand on $1,000. I used to say you could live here on 1,000 Aussie dollars. Just had a look, the $1,000 conversion for the US dollars, 33,000 baht, 500. To be honest, we do that now currently with the rental here in the city. We're paying 6,500 a month in rent. Obviously, you can't do that in some of the biggest cities and touristy areas. In a lot of those areas, we're living a high solo life in very flush apartments. Your whole $1,000 is gone right there, isn't it? And I know not everyone wants to live in Isaan. I guess what really appeals to me about this area and where we're building is we're in the city. So, I mean, this is a gated community for those of you who haven't seen it. We're in a city, but you're also rural as well. So we get the best of both lives. It's not completely out in the middle of nowhere. Even where we're building in the village, we're not very far from the city at all. So it suits me. It suits me quite well. Access to hospitals and schools and whatever you need. The big corporations, supermarkets. If you do want to, live a bit more of a Western lifestyle sometimes you want a pasta, sometimes I want a spaghetti bolognese with cheese, and I go to the Big C, I go to the Macro, no doubt about it. But absolutely here, in this part of Thailand, it's not every part of Thailand. Obviously, you can still live that $1,000 lifestyle, and we will be. I mean, what are we going to spend that money on when we live in the house build, when we're not paying rent anymore? In fact, we paid our last rent today, so that was the last, I guess, dead money to the rental here that we paid today, and we'll be moving in a couple of weeks at most to the brand new house. And I don't know what we'd spend $33,500 on as a family with 2 kids. And of course, I guess this video sort of highlights other videos, because I've seen it a lot lately, and they're in areas where you can't live off $1,000 a month, and if you go out to a restaurant, you go out to a bar, it is very expensive, of course. But I just don't like the way that I see a lot of those channels and videos speaking for the whole of Thailand when they're only speaking about such a select area. I'd be Phuket, Pattaya, Bangkok areas, a couple of other resort sort of cities and towns, a couple of other bigger cities, of course. And I respect the decision that not everyone wants to be in Isaan, not everyone wants to be in rural Thailand. I'm just happy here and found my spot here, and yeah, my life turned to shit and I'm still here after all of that, and yeah, it's a very special place for me, and most importantly, it's home. And I suppose a lot of those videos promote people not coming here now. They're telling people this isn't a place to be, and I'll probably support that, because I don't want everyone coming here and ruining my sweet place, which they never will. They'll never come to this particular province or city in mass. But I probably can imagine if you're in those, more popular places, you don't want everyone coming and living that digital nomad lifestyle, of course. So don't take this video too seriously. I'm pretty excited about that kitchen. That's looking good, and I'm getting more and more excited to move down the road from here. And this little rental house has been great, particularly for the price. Can't even get that for a week in Australia, the price we're paying for a month. But yeah, excited for our next chapter, and yeah, excited to move into a proper rural village. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care now.